What's going on, guys? Noobs here. Well, we just had a big Nintendo Direct, and there's a few things that I wanted to talk about. There was actually a lot of small news items coming out of this thing, but I'm just going to highlight the things that were really interesting to me. Starting with, we're going to roughly work smallest news to biggest news here. Starting with some surprising 3DS announcements. Minecraft new 3DS edition out now today digitally and later as a packaged game. What a surprise. Did not expect to see them going back this far with Minecraft, but you know what? It's another, I guess, easy 3DS game to throw out there. Certainly appeals to the younger player base on 3DS, so why not? And you know what? It's finally it's a system that finally justifies the graphics of Minecraft, I guess. Then we had some good new 2DS XL model news. We got the previously Japan-only white and orange coming to the West. That's really cool to see. A lot of people, when they first announced the new 2DS, saw that color, wanted it here. Well, we're getting it. As well, there's going to be a Pokeball-themed new 2DS XL. That looks pretty wild. Looks like the button on the front of it actually kind of sticks out. You know what? Whatever you're into, guys, that's cool. And then this year we are getting another Mario Party game on 3DS. This one is Mario Party: The Top 100. This is actually kind of how I felt they should have been going with Mario Party all the way along. This is a collection of what they feel are the 100 best minigames from all 10 console Mario Party games. It's kind of funny, it's a 3DS game, but they're not pulling from the old handheld Mario Party games, just the console ones. In any case, I can't believe this hasn't been a thing before. Look, Mario Party games have been so old, so stale for so long. Anything that mixes up how they make these things, even if it means just going back and doing a giant collection of old minigames, is good to me. To me, this would have been the way to jump into this franchise on Switch. Like let's throw a higher effort Mario Party out there for people where we pack it full of the most minigames ever, give them all their favorites from the past. But instead, it's showing up on 3DS. So it's maybe a good sign for the franchise, but I really think it's the wrong platform. I don't know why they keep putting these things on handhelds anyways. I don't know if there's going to be online. Almost certainly not, right? So, I don't know. Whatever. Let's get into some of the Switch news. Now, first of all, this isn't really a comment on the game itself, but man, that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 segment went on way too long. It was so long and it was so detailed. I didn't need it. Look, I'm lukewarm in my interest for this game. I'm sure the gameplay will be awesome. The graphics are just kind of boring to me. Some of the character models, pretty questionable still. In any case, take your big story and gameplay explanation video, cut it out, put it out there separately for people who want to look at it. And frankly, they got into so much detail, it was pretty spoilery even. So just leave that out. Give us a quicker trailer and leave it at that. I did not need this much. Project Octopath trailer finally... No, that's not it. Project Octopath Traveler finally got a proper unveiling here, and it looks so cool. I mean, the little clip we had seen before looked really cool. This just blew me away. The graphics are so kind of retro I don't know how to describe them. I mean, they're retro throwback and modern at the same time. They look so cool. The gameplay looks like it's going to be there, going to be very retro. Apparently you have your choice of these 8 different characters, and they all have their own stories. You play through each one. I'm assuming these all relate and connect up in the course of the story of the game. I don't know, but in any case, it looks so good, and the demo's out now! So I haven't tried it yet, but I'm looking forward to that. They ended with, of course, another blowout of Mario Odyssey. This game, just every time I see it, stuns me. It's incredible how much they packed into this game. There's not much for me to say, really. It's just like, just look at the new trailer and just be in awe, right? It's so cool. All right, but let's get into the really interesting news. First of all, 2 more Bethesda published games are coming to Switch, and they're actually current gen games. I can't believe it. Doom, that is to say Doom 2016, not classic Doom, is coming to Switch this year. So, like, this is not a last gen game. This is PS4, Xbox One, and PC from 2016. It's coming to Switch. I mean, obviously they're downgrading the graphics significantly. I assume it's just like the PC version with min specs or something. But like, still, the fact that they're throwing it out there, I think is great. I personally have needed a FPS on Switch, so I'm seriously thinking about getting this game. So I think it's cool. It's great to see Bethesda, seemingly the one major Western third party, other than, I guess, Ubisoft, really taking a risk with Switch, and I hope it pays off for them. They also announced Wolfenstein II, the new Colossus, which is also a current-gen game that's coming this October to other systems, will be coming to Switch next year. So, it's not even like, these aren't tests. This is a newer game. I mean, we're getting closer. I mean, it's still not coming out the same time as the other versions, but we're getting closer together, right? So maybe we'll start seeing one day brand new third-party games day and date with the other systems. That's the dream, I guess. In any case, 2 big FPSs coming to Switch. That's great to see. And, it really takes away the excuses from other third parties as to why they don't bring their big games to Switch. All right, saving the biggest story for last. I won't say saving the best story for last. I'm sure you guys know what I'm about to say. Arcade archives for classic Nintendo arcade games. What is this? I don't need this. Look, I know I recently talked about how much I loved the ACA Neo Geo games on Switch. It was basically like doing the retro games that Nintendo should be doing doing it the right way on Switch. But like, these are old, tired. I mean, I'm always complaining about how tired the NES games are that Nintendo always trots out. These are even sadder. A lot of them share the same names, in fact. So we're starting with Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers on September 27th. But also announced are versus Super Mario Brothers, versus Balloon Fight, versus Ice Climbers, versus Pinball, versus Clue Clue Land, and Punch Out. I don't know where to begin with this. It's like we the fans keep calling for, like, move past NES. Let's get newer stuff. We want GameCube Virtual Console. Look, call me when you're doing F-Zero AX as an arcade classic, all right? Because, look, versus Balloon Fight does not excite me any more than regular Balloon Fight, Nintendo. This is not what I wanted. Frankly, if anything ever put the nail in the coffin for Switch Virtual Console, this announcement does it for me. I mean, if this is the route they're going, under the ACA branding, any kind of Virtual Console branding or replacement branding is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This is sad. I have so little interest in these. I would have had more interest in these tired NES games than I would have these even more tired arcade games. And maybe most mind-blowing of all, look, I know there's some kind of rights issue with the original Donkey Kong arcade version, right? But like, why even bother with this unless you're going to do Donkey Kong properly? Work those rights out and make it happen, because to me, that would justify this whole program. That is one of the most important games Nintendo's ever made. Historically, it's probably one of the most important games ever made, period. It is a very significant game. It's a game I think a lot of people would be interested to go back to, especially if you get on some online leaderboards. You can kind of, recreate your own King of Kong scenario with your friends with the high scores. That would be cool to see, and yet that title is nowhere to be seen in this list. So, man, this is just fail, fail, fail stamped all over it here. Just not what I want to see at all. And I'm not going to pay for a single one of these. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get me with this, Nintendo. Anyway, yeah, I guess ending with a down note on this one, guys. Overall, though, it was not a bad Nintendo Direct. Nothing particularly mind-blowing. I mean, the most interesting stuff was games we'd already seen, right? But you know what? They're just showing off the sheer volume of games coming for Switch and even 3DS still. It's good to see. It's nice to see. It's nice to see just a steady flow of Nintendo games again. So, anyways, let me know, guys, what did you think of the Nintendo Direct? What do you think of these Arcade Archives Nintendo games? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.